Hi, and welcome back to Tech Talks with Tilo. Today, let's talk more about Google Classroom. Now, if you're familiar with other learning management systems, you know you can use folders to organize your information. There are no folders in Google Classroom, so instead, we're going to use topics to organize our classroom. So, I'm actually going to choose one of the classes I currently have so that we can see what it would look like with topics and activities and material already set up. So when I click on my class, you see that my stream is clean because before in the previous video, we went ahead and set those notifications to disable the assignments from being added to the stream so we can keep the stream for just announcements. So as I said in previous video, you would just go to classwork to access your classwork and the students would do the same. So if you look here, my topics would be folders if I was using something like Schoology, or if I was using Canvas, or if I was using Blackboard. The items that I have as my topics would be actual folders, and the information will go in folders. But we're going to use topics to organize this information. So let's just tour my classwork section of my page so we can kind of see how that would look for you if you decide to use topics. So I have my topics with course information. So this is just going to be information like our schedule, the syllabus, maybe unit handouts, things like that are just pertaining to the course, overview of the course. Then I have student guides and tutorials. So this is the section that I'm going to use to house information that the kids may need for how-tos. And as you can see, I have them labeled using emojis, like the video is a tutorial and the computer is just like a PDF or a guide. Then after that, I have it organized per week. So that way the students can go to the current week, or they can go to the week where they were missing assignments to see what assignments were posted that week. Not only can the kids scroll to find the information in the topics, they can also view the topics here in the left side menu. So you can see you have course information, student guides and tutorials, the first week and the second week. So even if they have the weeks all the way down below, they can come here to the side where the topics are and click on that topic that they're looking for. That way it gives some kind of organization. Students don't have to necessarily do a lot of scrolling to find the information they need. Everything is organized in the way that this teacher would organize their coursework in their class if they were having notebooks. Now, you could use each topic as a unit and put unit activities inside of the topics. So you will have unit 1 and then all of the activities and things for unit 1, unit 2. But because I want my students to follow a calendar, I have them organized by the actual week. So they can say, okay, what was due on Friday? What was due on Monday? And they can go to that particular week instead of going to that unit and having to go through all the topics. And then the unit, depending on how long the unit is, could have a ton of material. And then again, it defeats the purpose of keeping it organized for the students to be able to access the information quickly. So now let's just create a topic. So you're going to go to create. You're going to go to the bottom, where it says topic. And you're going to type in the title of your topic. So that's next week for me would be August the 31st through September the 4th. So I type that in because that's that week and that's where those activities are going to go for that week. So I add. And then it appears at the bottom. Now, let's say I forgot to add a topic and I wanted to add a topic and I needed to move them around. You can click on the topic and drag and drop it where you want it to. And if you notice over here, the order also changes. So we're going to drop that back. And then again, if you look over here, the order changes. So you can order these topics as you like. So what you may want to do is you may want to keep the current week at the top. so the kids can have the current week, and then you move the current week down after you're done with that week. So you can organize and move topics around as you see fit. The most important thing to take away is that use the topics to organize your information so that students can access that information a lot quicker, and they won't have a lot of questions that they have to ask about finding material. It's there. And make sure that you also explain to them the system that you're using to organize the information. So I will explain to my students, when you need to find something, you need to go to the week that it was assigned or go to the week that we're currently working on and get the material from that week. If they ask for a copy of the syllabus, look in course information. You should be able to find the syllabus. So now that you have your topics, the next thing you're going to do is categorize your assignments in those topics as you create them. So we're going to go to now create an assignment. We're going to, let's do the bell ringer for the second day. I'm not going to give any instructions. I'll go back and do the instructions later, but for the purpose of this video, I don't need to. So then you're going to come here to the right side where you have your due date, and then from here you have your topic. So from here, you're going to choose the topic that you want to drop that particular activity into. Let me give it a 8, so I'll know which date it goes to. So now I can choose the topic. Now, here's the great thing about not only using topics, but also with using this, if you have the same classes in Google Classroom. So I have 2 level 2 Spanish classes. So I'm going to go here first, and I'm going to tell it to drop in both of those classes. And because I already have those topics created in both classes, I can automatically go ahead and drop that particular assignment in the topic, in the correct topic for both classes. So for here, let's go ahead and put our due date. So from here, I'm going to choose my topic. So that is the first week. So I'm going to look and see. I have 2 classes that I'm going to assign it to. It's going to go to all the students in that class. And the topic is going to go under is the 17th through the 21st of August. And then I go to assign. And so now it's assigning that assignment to my students. And you see here it appeared in the correct topic. Now, I don't want that to go here because you see I have something due on the 19th, and then that one's due on the 18th. I want to kind of keep them in order. So I'm going to take that one and I'm going to slide it up because it's going to be due before those 2 assignments. And now it's in the exact order that I want it to be. Does it have to be in the exact order if the due dates are there? No. Just for the purposes of making it and more user-friendly for my students, I'm going to keep the assignments in the order that they're due. So if they go to that topic and they have the list of assignments, they know which assignments to do on which day. That's all that I have for this video. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Please don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell to turn on notifications. I'll catch you next time. Hasta luego.